Spain campaign of this, my friends, we left it last time, where we had a very peaceful, quiet, calm episode, my friend, last time. That's what we needed. We needed that downtime, that lull in any possible combat we might have had. It's allowed us to really focus our efforts on building the infrastructure, the military infrastructure, the production, the trade, the economic power of Spain, of Morocco, and indeed of Italy here. These are the three we're sort of building. We're building this base here within Europe and the Mediterranean, trying to get ourselves focusing on sort of, one primary area before we shift our attention to the Americas. Now, the Americas are important to us, don't get me wrong, my friends. It really is important that we get the Americas. But we also must make sure that we have a strong base which to move into the Americas. Now, I know many of you are saying, Mal, you need to get New Spain under control as quickly as you possibly can to bring it under our control. We're going to try and do that, my friends. We really, really are. I know some of you are chomping at the bit for us to sort of start, really having a few combat, start pushing as fast as we can here. Now, initially, we are looking at taking Venice here. Now, look at Venice here. It is perfectly positioned here for us. If we were to take Venice, it would not only give us another direct access here to our allies, France here, Lombardy, but it would also give us this sort of hook here in sort of this flat area, sort of the top nose of Italy here, bringing us a really fantastic sort of production centre here, and real economic sort of powerhouse here. Combine that with Rome and the sort of the traffic, the trade, the guns, the munition, the men moving through here into our allies in sort of our trade partners in Genoa, our allies here in France, and also being able to move them through the port here in Chioggia here. It'd be absolutely fantastic. We could absolutely be bringing in a lot of money there, my friends. And also we've got this, actually not too bad here, we've got a weaver's cottage here, which would bring in 787. We've got a winery here as well, which has been brought to 700 here. And we've also got here, which will definitely help us with the sort of the upper class and lower classes. We're making them happy. We've also got a pleasure garden here, so that'd be absolutely fantastic. Fully upgraded. But look at the production facilities they got here. They've only got a barracks here, but still they've got a presidential palace. They've got the National Observatory. They've got an admiralty, and they've also got a cannon foundry. So they have been busy indeed. They've only got cobbled roads here, but we are looking to move in against Venice as soon as possible. The problem is Italy is not yet fully under our control, and indeed the town watch here is going to be removed soon. So we need to get this resistance to foreign occupation down before we really strike against Venice, or we need to replace the garrison that is currently here, which is one of our finest armies we have available. Look at that, with the grenadiers here. Wonderful sight to see here, my friends, it really is. We've replaced them with a militia army, or a militia sort of task forces, with maybe a couple of battalion of militia. So what we would probably do is use these two militia here as the base of the start of the militia army, replace these two militia sort of regiments here with line infantry, and then finally complete the two missing sort of regiments here with probably maybe even another cannon and possibly another light infantry unit, just to give us that balance, that extra sort of mobility in the field. Of course, we've got 4 regiment of horse, so it's not looking too bad here. We've got Rome stabilised, and indeed it is starting to grow economically as well, which is definitely a bonus for us. We've got a lot of trade sort of moving through these areas, especially with Genoa here. Genoa is quite a large trade partner, as you can see here. 2767, 1099. So it's a pretty decent trade partner considering the size of it. It's got a lot of trade moving through it. It does use, so we do use Genoa to sort of pass our trade through Genoa into France as well, and up into Paris. And we've also managed to stabilise without a question here, my friends. Madrid is starting now to pick up pace here in terms of both economics, but it also houses one of the finest armies. Oh, look at this, what a magnificent sight it really is. Look at that, Spanish Infanteria de Marina. We've also got some line infantry here. We've also got the sort of specialised regimentos here, Regimento de Soria. We've got Regimento de Soria here as well. And where is the other regiment here? Regimento de Sevilla. We've got some guerrillas as well. We're looking to possibly to put together a guerrilla army as well. Now, I know a number of you have asked for regiments to be specifically named after either sort of your some of you've got some some excellent Spanish heritage in your families, and you wanted some regiments named after them. Some of you have come up with suggestions with different army types, different compositions. I promise you all of that will be done, my friends. I can promise you. I'd like to do that in a separate video so it doesn't eat into the sort of the time of the sort of the full campaign, as it were. But you will definitely get all your requests will be fulfilled. I can promise you that in the future. We've also really brought Morocco under our control quite comprehensively here. As you can see, the resistance here now is starting to shrink. It's starting to shrink away, probably because we're bringing Catholicism more to the fore here with this Catholic missionary here is now in Tangier working away here to convert the populace, which will definitely bring us into real positive territory here with the populace, which means this army here, which is a pretty decent army indeed, will be freed up for further missions elsewhere. Possibly even to help against Venice. We might be punching in against Venice soon, but we need to get Morocco fully under our control in terms of not having a rebellion and nothing here to defend against it. Of course, Gibraltar is under our control as well, so the Gibraltar Straits is under our sort of control. We're also trying to get our navy up here. We've got to get that fine balance there, my friends. We really do, because we can, if you're not careful, be overwhelmed if you start striking out too fast. Now let's have a look at our trade. Trade is absolutely doing pretty well. Ministers again doing very well here. The monarch, we probably best we don't discuss the monarch. Taxes are low. We've kept taxes quite low here on all theatres. As you can see, Central Italy is still not too friendly with us here. Let's have a look at prestige. Prestige. Oh my word! Look at Britain now. That is, look at the naval. That is absolutely mind-boggling. I mean, we do have one of the best militaries, but look at Russia. Hoo-hoo. Russia is exceptional military there. We've also got Austria. Wow, Austria not to be honest with either are they. France, again, luckily they're an ally of ours. The economics are pretty bad. Look at their economics there. 157, 165 for Britain. Wow, 182 for Austria. Look at our economics. 20. That is an absolute disgrace. So we really do need to put our socks up for that. Really, really do. Don't think that's our research doing here as well. Now we're starting to push the naval technology. We definitely want to get this measuring tools for better roads, which are going to improve our trade and also our campaign movement. And fire by rank, I think, is pretty vital, really, to be honest with you. The quicker we get fire by rank, the more efficient, the more deadly our regiments will be. And then we're going to switch very quickly to socket bayonets to give us military academy, which will open up an absolute plethora here of units, especially the Marine Grenadiers. But look, Cuirassiers, my friends, for definite we need the heavy cav. That's definitely going to be to our advantage. Move straight down to new model bayonet, and then we shall then be looking at getting army board. This really does open up an absolute wonderful amount of troops. Like, oh my god, Ben, look at that foot corps guard. That is absolutely wonderful there. And then they are melee troops. That's even better. I think we'll definitely have a few of those. Oh, Guardias de Corps. Let's have a look at these gentlemen. Oh, look at that charge bonus. Look at that defence. Wonderful. So I think, to be honest with you, how many agents we got? We've got quite a lot of it. Some of our agents understand the Amigo that we need to really get this rake into New Spain, to be honest with you. So we can really, do some things here. We don't have any missions, which is a little bit of a problem for us. I know there's meant to be a mission for New Spain, but I'm not sure if it isn't in this particular mod has been removed, unless it's just we just got to try and hope that New Spain holds on and doesn't get quashed by another nation, or there's no rebellions. Actually, we could probably get our rake to examine what is going on. That might be a little bit better for us. So I think what we'll do is we'll take this sloop here. We'll put it here. Come on, gentlemen, please, with all due haste. Now we have this agent here. We're going to check out what New Spain are doing. Let's keep an eye on how our protectorate actually is faring. And we'll go to New Mexico, since that is the main sort of hub, as it were, of a New Spain. And we'll see what they're up to. Hopefully they won't get stopped by any pirate ships. No, that's a clean voyage. We need to know what's going on here. We are actually feeding New Spain a lot of technology here to hopefully bring things under control. Keep that money coming in. It really is important that we do that. And actually, they can probably go into... No, we're going to be hitting them pretty hard, which we don't want to do. A nuclear war in New Spain. We want that money to continue. If we have to, we might have to send possibly an expeditionary force into New Spain if things do go a little bit belly up for us. But still, we shall hold our nerve. Venice is really... I'd really like to hit here. We really want to try and take Venice out. That would give us a real... But it also, look at that, would put us in touching distance here, Austria, and indeed into the Balkans here, Yugoslavia, where the Ottomans are at the moment. The Ottomans are pushing in quite aggressively against the Polish, who are taking a real beating. And so are the Prussians as well. Sweden has expanded quite vigorously here. Britain, we are doing pretty well with Britain, actually. Got a lot of trade with them. Britain are really running. Look at that, 11,000, my word. We really want to get up to that level if possible. Right, enough of my talking. Anyone else we can possibly do any business with? We're trying to sell our technologies as well to nations that might need them. But Austria, they've been interested in technology here. Do they give us spinning jenny for that? No, it doesn't look like they're interested in that. What about France? Very friendly. We're allied with France. I give them that for that. Let's see if they want to buy it. For 1,000. Let's keep that money coming in if possible. Why not? Let's take that. We've got 1,000 extra there. Oh, Britain, we're friendly with Britain. Now, would they be interested in that there? Let's have a look. No, not enough. Now, the Marathan Confederacy is taking a little bit of a beating here, so we might want to just try and get money out of them before the possible collapse of the Marathans. Okay. They're clearly not interested. Well, now the Mughals are unfriendly with us, which is fine. That is absolutely fine. Or would they... I wonder if they'll give us spinning jenny. I doubt they will. Gentlemen, please. Oh, for goodness sake. Nope, not interested. Ottomans are very friendly with us at the moment. That's a real turnaround right there. I wonder if they would... If we could get that, that would be an absolute boon. No, but maybe we can sell them. Military syllabus. Gibraltar, I'm afraid not, good sir. I'm afraid we cannot do any deal. No. Russia is indifferent. We want to stay on the side of Russia here. There's a possibility of money to be made here. I wonder if they'd want to swap technology with us here. Nope. But let's see if they would be interested in money. No. Right, we're not going to bother with that then. Right, let's end the turn, my friends. Let's see what happens here. We're going to really make a concerted effort to try and go for Venice in this episode. If not this episode, then we'll try and make sure that the next time, the next episode, we were ready to attack Venice. I know some of you want to really see that sort of these battles taking place. I can understand, my friends, sometimes can take a little bit of time to get things into order, but we have to make sure that when we attack these nations and these cities, that we take them pretty quickly, and also we don't leave a gap for the enemy to attack us when we leave the cities we already have. It really is vital that at the beginning of the campaign, while we're sort of relatively weak, and let's be absolutely clear here, we are weak compared to a lot of other nations. It's going to take us a while to get up to their levels, their specifications. Then of course we have to be very careful what we're doing here. We don't want anything to go wrong whilst we're still doing quite well here. The Ottomans, Russia have not moved against anybody as yet. The Marathans are taking a little bit of a beating here because the Mughal is absolutely going for them great guns. There's a chance they may collapse. Portugal, as many of you said, keep an eye on Portugal, man, just in case. The Cherokees, we're fine, we're away from sort of North America. Barbary states who have been an absolute menace to the trade lines. They really have. But they're staying away from them up where the British are, at least. But damn these pirates. Yeah, we know it's being blockaded. We might even have to send a fleet up there to guard that, because it's getting a little bit silly now. Ho 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 ho. What a wonderful sight. Now 3796. That's because these trade here have been cut off. That's a lot there to really put into that, the guns. I'd rather wait until we got this explosive shells here. Morocco is really, yes, that's more like it. Religious unrest, we're going to start pushing this now into sort of better territory for us. Oh, look at that, Marine Grenadiers, wonderful. What can we get here? We don't need that. We can't really afford. That's frivolous at the moment. Very frivolous to be able putting the money into that, which we're not going to do. I think what we will do, because things are actually going pretty well on sort of the land army. I think we'll invest in our navy here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. A galleon, indeed. Ooh, 1676. That would be a pretty good ship to have as a lead in any fight. But I think we'll invest in our navy here. Let's do the right thing. And let's start investing in the navy. We might even have to send a navy 2, possibly, to the Americas to start hitting against those pirates, because they're going to be a real menace to us. We've got 1396 left. The Grenadiers, we've already got one Grenadier. We're going to try and keep our Grenadiers spread out between different armies, just to stiffen the backbone here. Now, if we not remove them, but if we take these two men out of these two regiments out of the army here, we're going to need, I think we're doing invest in a regiment here. I think we've done what we can here at the moment. Cartagena here really is an important trade port for us. It really is, but it's taking out. We're going to have to send ships to the Americas, I think, to deal with the pirates. I'm going to have to. It's not what I want to do, but we do have an admiral's ship here ready to respond, so he will actually be. Oh, that's a wonderful admiral. Look at that. Ho ho ho. -1 to morale, but +1 to morale. So it's balanced out there. That's a very nice admiral. So we think we'll be sending ships into this region here, specifically to guard this port here, and that's a race-built galleon. Put the sloop back in here just to give us that extra oomph there. What have they got here? They've got, that's excellent. Right, let's check what's going on here. Oh, actually, everything's under control. That's actually not too bad at all. And oh, yes, that's more like it. Well done, sir. I think what we will do is we'll send them some more technology. I think we'll give them some military syllabus as well. Let's get them, because the richer New Spain is, the better it is for us. And also the better they can hold their lands if they're looking after themselves here. In terms of being able to look after themselves, what they have in place here. What's the army like? Not brilliant, but hopefully. But if we've got to send some units into there, then we will do. I think what we might do is send that ship there, and possibly this ship here. We may send these 4 units, naval units, into Americas. And we'll be left with this fleet here to sort of guard the mainland and Gibraltar, as it were. But you know, we will manage, my friends. We're not going to be put off by anything here at all. Whilst things are going well here, we have to make the best of what we can here. The tax income is going up, It's just under half what our army upkeep is. Remember, I'd like to try and get, or we would like to try and get things where the tax income pays for the army. We need to get our trade up and running here. So we've got to send a fleet to America. So it just has to be done. Let's end the turn. Got to deal with those pirates somehow. Well done, Britain. Well done. Oh, well done, Britain. But we can't rely on other nations to do our dirty work for us. We must take the initiative here and look after Spanish assets with Spanish resources. I refuse to be beholden to other nations. Austria. Got to keep an eye on Austria because they are possibly going to be a very near neighbour in the future. Poland. We're going to do what? Ottomans. We're reinforcing quite a lot there in the north. Which is always good to see. Them moving, because it means they're moving away from hoarding their units in a particular place. But Russia hasn't moved against anybody yet. That is perplexing. Russia. Always keep. Oh, look at that! The Ottomans have moved in against. They've almost completely crushed Poland. That is remarkable. The Ottomans have nearly destroyed Poland. Oh, steady now, lads, steady. Maybe they heard us. Oh, we're definitely going to have to sell these pirates out. Oh. Hello there, good sir. We've got two gentlemen here. That is a wonderful sight. That is going to help us no end here in Bologna. Two here for Seville. Oh, look at that. Marine Grenadiers, my friend. Wonderful to see here. Absolutely wonderful to see. And I think we might be able to move some of these troops out into a specific. Now we've got this here. Actually, that's come under control quite nicely. That will be gone very soon. This occupational sort of threat here, resistance. If that is true, we may shift some of these units to Italy. We just might shift some of these units to Italy. Well, we got this here. Now, what is our 3219? Trade is still cut off here, so we're not going to accept that. Not a chance. Right, this fleet here is growing quite nicely. We've got another ship being built there, so we're building up quite a decent fleet here. I'm pretty pleased with that. What about here? Governor's Mansion. Give us a good boost. Actually, that's produce some pretty good units. What about here? Governor's Palace. Actually, that will bring that under control quite nicely there. I think we'll invest in a Grand Opera House here. We don't need that in Spain. That's a complete waste. Oh, look at these options. Irish Brigade, expatriate. I know we're definitely going to have some expatriates renamed, some line infantry. I think Alexander asked for some expatriate infantry to be renamed, which we definitely will do, my friend. Yeah, we know that's being blockaded. We'll deal with that quite soon. Farmland in Cuba. So that's being upgraded. I don't really want to invest in this yet until we get a fleet here to guard against these pirates for the trade. We can do that. That'll increase that there. Then we can start investing in Spain a little bit when we've got a bit more naval control. I wonder if we build a 5th rate here as well. I think that'd probably be best. And it'll give us definitely a really excellent hold here over these islands, which we can fight off the pirates. Oh, excellent. Anywhere else we can invest? No, I don't think so. We'll keep this money over here. Maybe start building a little bit of a bank for ourselves. We've got to get this American trade running, and that's why we're going to send those fleets over. Actually, get the governor's residence here up and running. Let's invest. 3% bonus here to tax income. That'll be very nice. Thank you very much, good sir. It's not bad at all. That's increasing there all the time. It's in the turn. We might have to ship some of these units over to attack Venice because they are starting to... Well done, sir. Well done. They're starting to put units into Venice itself. That could be quite a hard battle. We might shift some elite units over to central Italy from Morocco to do what we need to do there. We need to put down the Venetians pretty violently here. Wait a minute. What are the Prussians doing there? Sweden. Just keep an eye on what the Venetians are doing. That's the most important thing. That's why we have this spy here, for that military intelligence here, to keep a firm appraisal, a firm eye, a firm grip on what the Venetians are doing. Marathons, New Spain. Come on, Venice, show your hand. Show your hand, sir. Portugal. And they've... Oh, wait a minute. They've got... Why have they boarded that ship there? Why have those ships boarded there? That army's moved into those ships. Oh, you've got to be joking me. Britain's been cut off. Damn those pirates. Oh, yes. By the skin of our teeth. But Great Britain's been hit, and Maratha Confederacy's been hit as well. Oh, there it is there. That's why. It's going to cause us a few problems. Oh, Westphalia are gone. That's an enemy gone. Oh, well done, France. Well done, sir. Look at that. France have taken it. That's a wonderful sight to see. Our ally now growing in strength here. But why have they... They've boarded that... They're on that ship there. We could deal with that navy pretty comprehensively, to be honest with you. I think we probably need to close that navy in there. But would it bring the Austrians against us, who've just got an absolute stupendous... Oh, look at that. We've got to hold open those trade routes there in America. So we're going to send these here. Into the Americas. We just got to do it, my friends. We need to keep that American trade lines open. We've got 2520. I think what we'll do is just invest in another ship here. And that is all we're going to do. We can't do anything else. Hopefully Britain will sort itself out against the Barbary states. We really cannot afford to do anything else, but we are going to deal with this with the pirates. We've got 2 more ships here going onto this fleet, so this navy will be pretty good. You know, it's starting to build up a little bit of strength here. Let's see what those Venetians do here. If they move around here, we're going to attack them whilst they're in the sea. And if they do that, if we can destroy this fleet here whilst it's in sort of motion, as it were, we can move in against Venice here and crush it instantaneously with this army we've got here. And then, my friends, then we shall really have some military strength then. And economic power as well. Let's end the turn. Come on, Britain. For goodness sake, get your act together here. Oh, you're joking. They're just going to leave it? Austria. And the provinces. Oh, well done, sir. Well done. I think we're the only nation that are not at war with the Barbary states. Just as well, otherwise we'd be having our navies tied down all the time, trying to keep the Gibraltar Straits open. It might not make us popular not to be at war with them, but I'd rather be, you know, having our trade lines open there. Those Cherokees are building up quite the force there, but they are getting hemmed in. They really want to hit those French ports there, don't they? Yes, measuring tools is ready. That is wonderful to see. No. 3528. Britain's got to act together. The Maratha Confederacy is still cut off from us. It looks like they've arrived. They have indeed. Well done, sir. They've arrived safely. We'll put them here, at the very tip of these sort of... We are going to move these gentlemen out to join them. Oh, look at that. Now, sir, I want to see those pirates coming for us here. That's a pretty nice strike force there. We've managed to move into position here. Going to keep these trade routes open as best we can here. Juanto da Cunha. Is that France again? Bavaria. No, Austria. Austria is really extending. Whoa! The Ottomans have taken Poland. Wow, the plot thickens. Holy smokes. Whoa! It looks like the Russians are not standing by and allowing the Ottomans to do whatever they want. They have taken Galicia here from the Ottomans. Oh, the plot thickens. Ho, ho, ho. That ooh, and the Swedes have taken Karelia here. Oh, there's going to be a real fight here. And boy, oh boy, are we going to be ready to take advantage of that. But if they launch that attack here, we're going to be ready for them. Now we want to prepare this army here for future operations. What we might do is what we'll do, I think, is we'll start recruiting some militia here. Not too many, 2 at a time. We'll probably move actually, let's get a sloop into production here. So that we can move forces from here. I.e., we're probably going to put Marine Grenadiers, Spanish Infanteria, the Marina, and we'll probably put some, maybe some, I think we'll put some shotgunners in there as well, and some cannon as well, I think. Oh, actually we'll put a regiment into Sevilla, and we're going to send them over to Italy here to reinforce this army here. Now, wait a minute, gentlemen, what's that going to give us? Okay, mine, we don't really need that, to be honest with you. We just don't need that. What we do need is explosive shells. So we're actually going to switch to explosive shells here, because that's going to give us 12 pounders. And they are the things that's going to are going to really turn things around for us in any battle. We can retrofit our armies with them. I have 2,000 here for the Governor's Mansion. Now, should we reinforce Gibraltar? 3,000 for the governor's palace here. Give us a big, and it'll also bring everything under control much quicker. But to be honest with you, Gibraltar has been suffering in terms of what it's going to bring in. 9% tax income. Are they happy with us? They are indeed. But we do need to start upgrading our buildings here, our mansions, bringing things firmly under Spanish control here. That's a pretty impressive gunnery. They got 12 pounders already. They've got some decent armies here. Portugal, nothing to be sniffed at all here. We've got to get our act together here. I know this army is pretty good, but it doesn't have we don't have the guns here to be able to really take the fight to them. Hopefully, the Portugal will stay. But we just want to know what Venice is doing here. They're starting to build an army in the port here as well. We shall see what happens with that. I don't know if we can send New Spain anything else. We'll send them measuring tools as well just to help with it. Because remember, if they've got better roads, that means their trade will be better, their income, their economy will be better, which means our economy will be better. Right, let's end the turn and see if those ships we've sent them over to the Americas will make any difference. Look at that, Britain's finally coming back here to deal with any loiterers, any vagabonds. France. Moving troops away here. Other provinces. Reinforcing quite provocatively there. Ottomans have... Look at that. Russia has jumped into there. Sweden. Come on, Venice, show your hand. Look at that. They've upgraded that there. Come on, Venice, show your hand. Nothing at all. Cherokees. They really want that there, don't they? Wow. Yeah, you keep away from us, pirates. Yes, Sardinia's got that now. That's excellency. Starting to creep up now here. It looks like yes, they have. Wait a minute. Where's the Maratha Confederacy gone? Okay. The Navy is starting to take shape. Oh, that's very nice to see there. Very nice indeed. But now we can indeed invest in infrastructure. 2 militia regiments here. We can then get dockyards. Dry dock, which would be nice. I mean, it's at 14 turns, but that's going to open up a lot of guns there for us. Oh, that's some very nice ships here. Very nice indeed. Third rate as well. Look at that. Firepower. Wonderful. Well, we're building up here now, so all we're going to do is actually... How's that coming under control here? That's still foreign occupation here. Still high. It's only because we've got these garrison forces that are keeping this under control. That's the only reason. As soon as we move this force out here, we're going to be hit hard. We've even got the best Royal Observatory here. Got a Royal Palace which brings suppression. Yeah, the tax burden is good, but it's not going to really bring things under control, is it? Clamour for no, the tax burden, nope. Okay, we're going to have a pretty large militia army here to deal with this. pull these militias out of here. See, that's gone down to 4 already because we've removed 2 regiments from there. It's going to be a real tough ask to hold on to Italy there. I think what we'll do is get metal roads. Let's get that infrastructure running up and as fast as we can here. How's naval recruitment? Have we got any more naval recruitment? Yes, we have. We've got the sloop here ready to move those forces into position. Sardinia. Let's go and check on how our fleet are doing here. Oh, look at that. They didn't even move against us here. We're actually going to straddle this line here. Maybe we should repair some of these gentlemen as well. Just in case we ever have any unwelcome guests, shall we say. Now, how is New Spain doing here? Looks like they've got metal roads. Yes, metal roads are en route. More money for us. Fully under control. That's wonderful to see. Can we send them anything else, I wonder? New Spain has open negotiations. Anything else we got here? Give them square formation just in case they do come up against any enemies. And look at that, they're also able to build more ships here, which is great. We'll try and support New Spain as best we can here to try and keep that production coming for us, and also keep it within the sort of the empire. Ooh, Britain is taking a bit of a hammering here, but that's up to them. Cherokees, we're at war with Cherokees. We're Britain at war with the Cherokees. Ooh. Excellent. Yes, they're at war with the Cherokees. Well, that's not a lot. Whoa. The Pueblo nations?
Sirvo al Señor. Sirvo la voluntad de Dios. Espero complacerlo.
Oh, look at the tax burden. That is monstrous. Maybe we can get this gentleman away from here. I'll send him down to here and have him picked up, I think. Okay, we're starting to slowly take some interest here in the Americas. And that sounds a little bit harsh, but it's just the truth, my friends. Maybe with this fleet here now, we can start investing in some of these tobacco plantations, the sugar plantations, cotton plantations, start really bringing some more trade in here to us. Since we've got this open here now, with this fleet should protect us from any pirate activity for a long time. Maybe we can start, you know, using the Americas much more effectively now, which is what we're up to, what we really want to do here. We got one more. We can recruit another one here. We do have to keep that navy going here. Let's do that. Let's end the turn. They got a real strong force there, but why are they moving out to attack? Maybe they've just taken out the Cherokee from that area there. Austria, keep an eye on Austria here. I think my provinces, they're just giving themselves to themselves here. Prussia. The Ottomans sending more forces up to the north. Louisiana, New Spain, that's St. John, the Mokal, Denmark, Portugal. Oh, wait a minute. What the blazes? Where are you going exactly, sir? Oh, they've gotten beaten back there. pirates. Come on, pirates, let's see what you've got. Yeah, you take a wide berth away from Spanish assets. That's more like it, sir. Well done. 3, 4, 5, 3. Excellent. Trade is 11,000. That's going to be pushing 5,000 soon. Look at the army upkeep. That is huge. Absolutely huge. Excellent. Hanover have gone. Oh, look at that. The Dutch have absolutely exploded here. And they've taken Cologne away from the French. That is a monstrous thing. That is huge. The Dutch are absolutely flexing the military muscles here. The resurgence of the Dutch is phenomenal. That is exemplary. Thankfully we're not at war with the Dutch, because it looks like they're going to start growing into quite the nation here. Wow. So this army's on the boat. I wonder if this army on the boat here would actually join in any fight. I don't think it would. I think we're going to start moving forces across here. We won't invest in the infrastructure here. We're going to just slowly build up our... The Cherokee nations have gone as well. Britain have taken the Cherokee nations here. What? New Spain have got Kentuck? Plot thickens. Wow. Teleco, New Spain are really throwing a huge amount into this. Fantastic to see. More money for us. Okay, that's ready. We can also upgrade this now to dockyard. We get 4th rate ship of the line as well, 2,500. I definitely think we need to keep up with the latest technology here in terms of our navy resources. 3, 4, 5, 3. Right, we're not going to have carbines. We don't need carbines from Salamanca. We're going to have socket bayonets, which is going to take 10 turns, which is a long time, but still. And Bologna is not going to be doing flintlock cannon. Oh, division of labour. I don't like that at all, do they? So I think what we'll do is we'll focus on probably getting, so we can get food shortages aren't going to hit us where it hurts. We've got most of the militaries now. We've got that fire by rank is going to be fantastic. We'll go for field crop rotation here in Bologna. Just 7 turns. That's a pretty good. Want to really get our farmland up and running pretty well here. What if we start moving units over to Italy? Will that make it in one go? Looks like it will, which is excellent, but I hope France don't collapse because of the Dutch. The Dutch have absolutely become resurgent here. I think what we'll do is we'll put a line infantry in here, then we'll shift. We'll shift the Marines.
No podemos hacer eso, señor. ¿Qué ordena, capitán? ¡Vámonos! Imposible, señor. ¿Alguna orden más?
Thank you, gentlemen. And we'll also shift Spanish infantry to Marina. We want to have that sort of, we want these men to be able to sort of really, stiffen the backbone of these armies. I think we'll move in a regiment into Sevilla. I think that's good enough for the moment. Actually, we're sending some guerrillas as well. And we're going to send them immediately to Rome, Central Italy. That's where we're going to really start.
Señor.
And I can just sit here ready.
Sí, señor.
See, senor. Let's put the stooping port here in Syracuse, just out of harm's way. And we will be replenishing the men we've lost here with some line infantry. So we've already got one there in training. Remember, it's that fine balancing act, my friends. It really is a fine. We've got to keep these gentlemen here because Portugal is growing pretty strong here. We don't want to be caught off guard at all. Mind you, we're doing pretty good trade here with Portugal. I wouldn't imagine, but then again, stranger things have happened. It's only plus 51 now. Line provinces is minus 89 with us. Minus 38. I wonder if they... No, nothing at all. But they want military syllabus for 1,000. Nope, they're not happy with us at all, which is fine. Everybody else is fine with allied with the Marathons. Nobody else can trade with, no, not at all. We're going to get this up and running now, this dockyard here, so we can get fourth rates. We're going to be really fast on getting these fourth rates. That'll really give us some good firepower. 1820. Right, let's end the turn, my friends. We can start now investing more heavily in the Americas because the pirates are avoiding the small strike force we have there. But looks like France are trying to do something here now against the Dutch. Austria. I wonder if we send France some supplies, some technology. Prussia. Poland, who are getting absolutely smashed. What will the Ottomans do? Nothing. What will Russia do? But keep an eye on that map there. Nothing here. Sweden. Louisiana. That is... Got a new Spain going. Hopefully not causing any trouble. Are they going for the pirates? Nothing from Venice at all. Damn those Barbary states. Let's see what they do now.
Dominamos las olas.
That's why we've got them there. What we do is we keep
Sí, majestad.
these ships up to full strength here, whatever it cost. This navy must be kept at full strength. Ooh, Bavaria are back. Would you look at that? Does that mean Austria are weakening? Right. Oh, that's almost gone. That is almost... If we can get that resistance down to nothing, then we are going to move this army out. It's going to take some time, but by damn, we'll get there. Right, we're going to move this army just outside of Rome. That's morale. Excellent. Militia have already begun to assemble now outside of Rome. Look at that. Morocco. We're actually going to increase the regiment here. Another regiment here, just to make sure that Morocco is going to be fully covered here. We can probably have a full stack army here actually in Morocco. Mediterranean has got another. We're almost getting there. This navy is doing very well here indeed. I'm pleased with how that's progressed. 2316. Yeah, that's excellent there. How's the infrastructure here? 2 more until there. Can we invest anything here? No, we can't. Oh, we can get the governor's mansion here, which we're going to do here in Santo Domingo. So we're going to start increasing our hold here, our grip upon these islands and on this sort of the Caribbean, which we do hold a good chunk of now. And actually, let's have a look at the trade here, which might be best for us. Beans, coffee, not very good. What's sugar? Like 21, so it's going to be sugar. The best is tobacco and cotton. Cotton is absolutely flying here. What do we have available to us? Tobacco, which is pretty good actually. Sugar, which is not doing too bad at all. Another sugar plantation. Another sugar plantation. Tobacco plantation. And a tobacco. So actually, we could get a lot of trade from these. We'll invest in these. Here, 6525. Trade is really booming here. Our ministers are doing well here. Popularity's gone up. Everybody's happy here. The lower classes here in the Americas, I think what we'll do is we'll just lower that down as well. 2870, but it should increase the growth here now that we're here. And also bring the lower classes more under our spell, should we say. Look at that, that's really sitting close to the wind there. And how is these armies doing here? 302. Actually, the pikemen can be disbanded, I think. We'll bring these gentlemen up and running here. They deserve it. And also we'll get this provincial cavalry. And then what we can do is we get military governor's barracks. Look, that's going to give us colonial line infantry, which is great. And also marine grenadiers. And also eventually 12-pounders as well. So we'll be able to produce quite a nice little force, infantry, ground force here from Cuba. But hopefully that will help with growth. Whoa, look at that, they've taken over Cayenne as well, Cyan as it will, French Guiana. Wow, the Dutch are going to be absolutely rolling in the money. But that is good to see, because eventually they'll probably be okay with us. Yes, minus 88 now, still hostile, but still. We're doing our best. How are the Marathans doing here? Well, they've retaken Bijapur here, and they've actually taken Malwa up here. But they did lose here. Ahmad Naga. It's a real tussle here for these, but we've still got a good amount of money coming in from them, which is all that counts. The Dutch have still got Ceylon here. Let's end the turn, my friends. This will probably be the last turn coming up now. Oh, well done, Britain. And there's not been any action, my friends, but we are building up to that Venetian force, moving towards taking out, moving against Venice really, really soon. I know it's taking a while to get there, but we just have to be very, very careful. The turbulence within the world at the moment is pretty acute. It really is quite high. If we do something stupid, it could all just crumble. It means throwing troops in to try and take what we already had before. But if we do it correctly, then we can really set ourselves on a road to making the Spanish Empire massive, especially in the Mediterranean. A firm grip on the Mediterranean will do us absolute wonders. It looks like the new Spain has found a new breath of life here, a new zest for life. There it is, there it is. I absolutely blooming well knew it. That is why we did what we did. There it is, my friends. Now they've pulled those forces out of there, we can attack them and move in against Venice itself. Luckily we brought those additional armies in. Oh my gosh, that's a perfect opportunity for us to do this. We can take that Venetian force, and then we can finally, my friends, bring ourselves to take Venice itself. Look at that, you just stay away from our ports. Well done, Britain, well done. Now Gibraltar has got that. 2293. I know our income, our taxes dropped. But still, that's good to see that there. So that's going to boost our tax income here. Our tax income is pretty low at the moment, probably because we've dropped the tax here for the lower classes here in Americas, but still we got to try and be as fair as we possibly can, but also, you know, really boost that sort of that regional wealth as fast as we can here. On your advice, my friends, as always, your advice is exemplary. Morocco here, look at that, almost under full control here. Religious rest is pretty high, but we should be bringing, yes, 31%. Actually, they've retaken Poland here. Wow, plot thickens. So the Ottomans have been pushed back out of sort of Central Europe, Eastern Europe as it were. They're back now to their original holding of Moldavia. It looks like Russia isn't going to take anything. Oh my golden pellets, they've taken St. Petersburg here. Excuse any noise in the background, my friends, you can pretty much guess who that is. Wants attention. Look at that. We can move in against Venice if we take this force here. We're going to have to take this fight. We're going to have to take this fight. They've got conscripts. If this army here can do its job. What we're going to do is we're going to leave these gentlemen here as the sort of start of reconstituting the army here. I should put them together here. What happens if we move these out? That drops. Put it into there. Look at that. Whew. But this is going to be the army that's going to... We're going to bring the fight down. By damn, we're going to bring the fight to these fiends here. We'll have some expatriates as well. We're going to get 3 regiments up and running here. We are going to take Venice. What they got there in position? They've got not a lot there, to be honest with you. They've got no walls to protect themselves, but they do have quite a large garrison. Which means we're going to have to take this army out here, replenish, move up to the border, replenish, and then hit Austria, Venice, I beg your pardon, as quickly as we possibly can. We'll probably move in. These then will then move in to help secure that. Let's do this. There it is, my friends. What a fight this is going to be. They do outgun us here, but that's because they got the conscript regiments here, which are, you know, a lot of men here. And they've also got pikemen as well here. But if we do this right, we've got fire by rank. We've got 4 regiments of cavalry. We've got grenadiers, which is the absolute backbone here of our army. We've got 2 more militia regiments in here as well, which will actually be moved out and put back into the town here. That will then free up the elite regiments to move into the army. And then we're going to go straight for Venice, my friends. Got light infantry as well. Got an excellent general here, Enrique de Leon. Is Antonio Galvani. We are going to bring the rest of Italy under Spanish control. Of that I can guarantee you. Bring another trade port into existence here, and maybe even have some trade here with Austria if they feel so inclined. But my friends, that is going to be a battle for next time around, when we are going to really test our armies out for the very first time. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, my friends. It's been an episode where we're trying to be, you know, we've started to look to Americas as well and start to really put some money, some infrastructure, some you know, some of our economy into the Americas. Now we've got that fleet there that's going to protect our ports there, keep the pirates at bay. Hope you've enjoyed this, my friends. If you have, please comment, like and subscribe, and as always, please keep your comments coming down below. Whatever your plan is, my friends, whatever it is, please put them down. I take all of you, most of your comments, all of your comments, I either write down or I print them out, and I try and incorporate them into all of my campaigns. If you don't see a comment sort of, you know, in the immediate times, they're further down the line. You will see your strategy, your plans being sort of brought into the campaign as the campaign unfolds. Every single one of your comments means so much, it really does, and every single one of it is absolutely fantastic. All of you are brilliant commanders. You really are, and I'm not just saying that either, I mean it. Hope whatever you do, my friends, everything is going well. Hope you're enjoying the rest of your Christmas. Again, if you don't observe Christmas, hope you're having a good time, whatever you're doing. Please be safe. And until next time, my friends, bye for now.